Hello, family. This is your friend Kenesha, and welcome to another episode of TransFormNation Thursday. This is an opportunity where we can talk about how can we have a positive impact and influence on our family, our communities, our job, our city, this nation, and this world. And we do that first by, on Tuesdays, we talk about changing you, and then on Thursdays, we talk about changing this world. So last Thursday, we talked about how we can help others get out of the crisis. We're on a new season of crisis, and crisis is something difficult that none of us want to go through. And then we talked about on Tuesday, how can we make sure that we do not let this crisis or any crisis control us? So I'm thinking about this word empower. Let me read you the definition of empower. It says this: empower means to make someone stronger and more confident, especially in controlling their life and claiming their rights. So I think about 911. And in New York, Mayor Rudy Giuliani at the time came out and he empowered the city, but I want to say this world. He was named Time Magazine, check this out, in the year of 2001, Person of the Year. It is said that Mayor Giuliani, in his public statements, he said that he mirrored the emotions of the New Yorkers after the September 11th attacks. Says that he went through the process with them, the shock, the sadness, anger, resolution to rebuild. He wanted a desire for justice. And here's something that was said about him. He said, tomorrow New York is going to be here, he said. And we're going to rebuild. We're going to be stronger than we were before. I want the people of New York to be an example to the rest of the country and the rest of the world that terrorism can't stop us. And it says that Giuliani was widely praised by some for his close involvement with the rescue and discovery efforts. And then there were some contrary opinions. But for today, here's our thought. Empower others, not the crisis. So we saw that in Mayor Giuliani, where he did not empower the terrorist. He empowered the people, this nation, this world. That terrorists will never win. The crisis will never win. No matter what that is. COVID-19, racism, political injustices. Those crisis events, they're not going to win. Now, here's an article that I read. The title is How to Lead and Empower Your Team Through a Crisis by Christine Comerford. So one of the strategies when we are in crisis or our team is in crisis is to be present. Leaders, influencers, those who are changing the world changers, this is not the time to run into the cave and hide. This is not the time to go under your sheet and tuck under your sheets and say, is the boogeyman out there? It is time to be present. Influencers, leaders, it's time to show up with boldness of strength and of character. Be present with your people. Empower the people in your sphere of influence. You can do that. Be connected. As we're present and people see us, but be connected. Talk to the people. Hear what their woes are. Lean in and listen with your ears and with your heart. Doesn't mean that we can't have empathy with people. We're not going to break down and be mush, but lean in. Be connected with the people. And then be positive for the future. So after you listen in and you lean in, and you connect, show another front. Show that we're going to make it out of this. Leaders, stand up and see onward. Look upward and see onward. We will make it out of this. Yeah, we will. Doesn't matter what it is. COVID-19, influenza years ago killed millions. But we made it out of that, and we shall make it out of this. And here's our probing question for the week. Who will you empower this week to let them know that they can and they will make it through this crisis whether it be the three that are going on in our world, or whether it be their personal one. Empower the people. This is your friend Kenesha. I love you. Have a great day.